ahead and start with the warm-up. As always, back on your mat. Feet open about hip distance. Go ahead and take up a couple of warm-up breaths. One more. Good, and start to roll that out. As you continue breathing. Good, change your direction on it. Good, go ahead and let it hang back for a second, just real heavy, big deep breath while you do that. Good, chin into chest, real heavy, deep breath. Good, relaxing the neck, take it to your shoulders now, rotating them back. Good, reverse, take them forward now. Good, inhale, shrug up. Exhale, release them. Two more. One more. Good, we're going to start taking this right arm and rotating it back just 3 or 4 times. Mine's popping. Good, one more. Good, other way. One more. Okay, go ahead and bring fingers, lace them through like that, and you're just going to punch through, squeeze your arms, lift up through your chest. Okay, we're going to pull this one behind our head as far over as we can. Good, other way. Good, bring it down and in front of you, palms in, and then just gently rotate side to side. Try not to bend your knees or lift your feet up at all. This always makes my knees pop, but in a good way. Good, hold it over to one side as far over as you can twist, and then scoop up a big deep breath. Then toss it to the other side. Big deep breath. Good, break the fingers apart, reach up above you, and then just slowly walk out your knees. Very slowly start to bend forward. Further you go down, more you'll feel it in your hamstrings. If you need to stop in the air, that's okay. Otherwise, keep pushing, try to reach for that mat. Big deep breath. Good, roll that up. Start alternating, pressing up and down on the ball of your foot. Ooh, popping. Stay alternating, or if you're comfortable, go up to a double lift so you can take more weight. And then for one deep breath, you're going to do your best to hold it. And then if you're alternating, you'll just hold one side like that, and then you'll switch. And then go ahead and bring it down, curl. Oh, I wanted it to pop and it didn't. Okay, that side. Oh. Alright, and we'll open up. Just let your ball of your foot hang off of your mat just a little bit, and then we'll come up on this side, and we'll just stretch. You want to feel the stretch more here than anywhere else. Going down your rib cage and obliques. Big stretch, 3, 2, 1, switch. Good, one more breath. Good, up. Alright, we're going to bend the knees. We're just going to let our hands kind of slide out to help support us. And then we should stop somewhere about the knee. lower squat, big deep breath, and then just twist and stretch the back. Deep breath. And switch. Good, go back to your center. Go ahead and lock out your knees. Let your body just keep going down. And then we're gonna move over to this right leg. Focus on that one for just a couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Move over to the left side. 3, 2, 1. Back up to your center. Roll up out of it slowly. Make sure you have your balance. And then we'll go ahead and get into this lower back and hip pain. So we're going to start in embryo. So you are going to get to the middle of your mat. Y'all go ahead and make your way down. You will get on your knees. And we'll kind of slide out into child's pose to get into this. So I'll show you how you set it up. So you'll be out like this with your arms extended and your head down. Once you have your head down and you feel the stretch go through your shoulder blade and your upper back, that's when you'll scoop your arms back like this. You'll try to touch your heels or just relax them on the side of your legs. You can even grab. And then from there, if you feel comfortable to sit back in it as far as you can like that, that's fine. But if you need to keep your tush up in the air for whatever, like the bend in the knee, that's fine too. And that's your embryo pose, okay? So start out by being in child's pose. Just get your head to where it feels comfortable. You should feel the stretch going through your shoulder blades. Once you feel all of that, you've got your head set, that's when you'll scoop your arms back. And only if you want to, lower your bottom. Kind of let your body go heavy, let your shoulders fall open. And we're going to be here for 2 breaths. Up to all fours and get yourself onto your bottom. That embryo pose is my go-to pose when I'm having lower back pain. I will roll up in a little ball like that on my bed. Okay, we got seated figure 8. So we're going to start with our right leg. You're just going to start by trying to cross it up around your knee. Even if it's just resting on the top of the knee like that, that's fine. And you're welcome to drop that leg a little bit lower. For whatever reasons, if it's just painful in the knee, I need you to be comfortable in this. So remember, you can be like that. And then if you're going to try to advance a little bit more, then you just pull the heel further up your thigh, and then you should feel the stretch lower down here. You feel it? And then bend that front leg a little bit more. Yeah, you'll feel the stretch. So again, it can be out here like this, or you can bend it. The more you bend it up into you, the more you're going to feel it down here in your glutes, okay? And your back hands are locked in the elbows, resting. And just hold figure 8 for 2 breaths. That's stretching those hips, I feel it. Good, feel free to let that leg down so you can kind of unwind all of it. Set up the other side. Only make the adjustments if you feel like you need a little bit more. Now on this left side, it's stretching much more. A lot more soreness in this left hip. One more breath. Okay, go ahead and come down out of it. All right, you're going to have both legs in front of you, and we're going to do some little ankle prep for a second. So just point and flex as you're still resting back on your hands. If they're crackling or popping or they've got soreness, if you needed this, go ahead and do some circles with them for a second. Just rotations both ways. And wiggle your toes. Hands are off the ground now. You're up really tall in your posture. You're not pointing or flexing. They're just relaxed, okay? So relaxed in the ankle. If you feel like you need to point more, point more. If you feel like you need to flex more, that's up to you. All right, we're going to bring arms all the way up above the head. Get a good line in our back, and we're doing a seated forward fold. So just slowly take it over as far as you can. Fingers don't have to touch the feet at all if you don't want them to. But if you just need something to grip onto to help pull you down a little bit more, you can grab your ankle, your shin, wrap them around your feet, whatever feels good to you. Pull your chest down into that stretch. Feel it at the back of my knees. Feels good though. One more breath. Good. And then we're going to come out of it the way we went down. So get those arms extended back out and slowly rise up. Get that good clean line all the way down your back again. Good. And release. Okay, we're going into bridge now. So if you need to adjust on your mat, make sure you got mat behind you. We'll go ahead and do a core check. If you want your hands down, that's fine, but see if you can lay back without using the help of your hands. Just take it nice and slow. It's been a while. These cores might need a little tune-up. Good. Once you get down there, stretch out for a second. If I need to turn the fans down for you, Linda, just let me know if they're blowing too hard. Alright, we're going to go into bridge, so go ahead and bring your hands by your side, palms down, just comfortable, and then bend your knees. You're going to be on flat feet, and then remember, the closer that you have them to your tushy, the higher up that you're going to arch through your back and push through your pelvis. So you can scoop them out to adjust that because it needs to feel good for you. This sequence is about helping back pain and hip pain today, not causing it, okay? So just make those adjustments, and then we're going to go ahead and lift up, palms stay down, push up nice and high, engage your glutes, that means squeeze. We'll do 2 more breaths in this one. Gonna make our way up to our feet. These last 3 we are going to be standing, so y'all go ahead and come on up. I was trying to make today more relaxing than anything because it's been a while since we've done it together, so hopefully it's not too bad on you yet. Okay, we got chair pose first. I don't think you need your chair, I think you'll be okay, but have it ready to get to the side of you for this next one. So go about hip distance, middle of your mat. Nice big deep breath. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bring up arms. Palms are going to be facing in. Now they're going to be out at an angle like this in front of us, so don't have them all the way up. And then you will tuck your head between your biceps like that once you hit the full pose, okay? So nice and slow, you're just going to slowly start to bend as if you were about to take a seat. But keep your chest and your rib cage open. And once you feel like you're not going to go any lower than that, that's when you'll drop your head and tuck. Now, yes, although this one we're feeling it in our legs because all those muscles are engaged and our thighs might be burning a little bit, the stretch that we're getting through our back right now is what our focus is. Good, one more breath. Good, head up and stand all the way out of it. Good relief. Okay, go ahead and pull that chair to this side, to your right side if you need it, because that's the lunge we're doing first. So we have a low lunge, which that means we're going to drop our back knee into the mat. Okay, So go ahead and move all the way to the back of your mat. Chair should be somewhere to the middle. Go ahead and step forward on the right leg. We'll adjust it as we need to. If you're holding the chair, you got it like that, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap our fingers around our back for support to help keep our chest and shoulders pushed back. All right, low lunge means we're dropping this knee all the way into the floor. So just take it down very slowly. And we're gonna feel the stretch in our hips as we get down there. And then once you hit the ground, feel free to release that back foot. And then right here, you're still pushing forward because you're getting a stretch in the hips. Big deep breath. Good, one more deep breath. All right, grab a hold of that chair if you need it to help you up. Flex the foot. You don't have to come up that slow. You can go ahead and just lift out of it. Good, and adjust. If we would have tried to come up that slow, I might have fallen over. Alright, here we go. If you need them on the left side, get them over there. Same exact thing, take your step forward. Hands are on back if you're using it. You can have one hand on back, one hand on chair. Woo, find the balance, Alicia. And take it down nice and slow. Feels good. Remember, once the knee hits the ground, release the toe and keep pressing forward. Feel it right there. It feels good. One more big deep breath. Good. Come back a little bit. Flex that toe. Remember, you don't got to come up slow. Just lift up and adjust. Good job. Okay, we have single leg Tadasana. That's just a fancy yoga way of saying leg balance. Okay, so we're gonna do our right one first. You can have the chair, probably don't want it in front of you, probably right here because you're lifting your leg. If you're not gonna use the chair at all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up and draw into prayer and you'll hold hands there, okay? And then basically, you just lift the leg in front of you. That's all it is, just a leg balance, an easy one, okay? So here we go. Let's get in the zone. And pull it up into prayer. Be sure to set up your prayer, pressing those hands firmly together, touching your thumbs into your chest, elbows are out in a line. And then whenever you're ready, you're just going to lift up into the Tadasana. Just a relaxed ankle. You're not really pointing or flexing. And you're just trying to find your center. Use that core and 2 breaths. One more. We're going to put that leg down. And then anyone who needs to move their chair, go ahead and do that. And we'll pull up on the other side. Go ahead, nice and slow. Find that balance. Breaths. One more. Good, we're going to place that leg down and come out of prayer nice and slow. Good. Okay, y'all have those chairs, y'all set them at the very back of your mat. I'll let y'all sit on those while we do our water pills, and then y'all can join us down on the mats for all the rest of it. So we're going to be on this arm sequence, all modified. So all this like chaturanga, all this little planky type stuff, we're going to be off of our knees. Okay, so that's going to be nice for us. Okay, Abby, you and I, we're just going to sit at the back of our mats like this. Y'all good? Y'all need a drink or anything? Okay. Okay, for water pails, I had planned for us to go at it for a minute, which is not too bad. We don't have any weights or anything. We're not going fast. Basically, all you're doing is rotating and flicking your wrist, but you're taking the time because it's so slow. Like, you're not just doing it quick like that. You're making sure that you overextend and twist as far as you can. feel that in your shoulders and your triceps and all that good stuff. So I'm going to set our timer for our minute. You, even in the chair, try to get up nice and tall in your back. Breathe through it and just rotate all the way fully through, okay? Our minute is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just close your eyes and breathe. Shoulders on fire yet? In there. Good. And time. Let those drop. Woo! It was getting pretty bad there those last like 5 seconds. I was like, woo! I hope it's almost over soon. Okay, and I plan for us to do this twice, just a fair warning. All right, y'all go ahead and come down with Abby and I, and y'all meet us just like this on our knees, okay? So our knees are underneath us. We've got our hands out to support. Make sure your wrists are in line with your shoulders. So remember, your chaturanga is basically like doing a push-up that you just don't push up out of. So you do the drop, but you never lift. And we're doing it off of our knees, so hopefully that'll help kind of support our weight. We're just going to draw down into that chaturanga and try to take a breath or two. So slowly start to let your elbows bend back. And the more and more and more you drop, the more of your weight you're going to have to support. And you can kind of drop your upper legs into it. You're just holding your chest off of your mat. So big deep breath. One more. Chest never touches the floor. Now from here, push out of it and draw back. We're doing modified down dog. So we don't have our knees up. Good, deep breath. One more. Good, shift your hips back forward now. And drop them all the way down. Lock out your front arms. Head up. We're in up dog. Good. And walk your hands back. And if you are comfortable to be up high on your knees like this, is this okay? Yeah? Okay. We're only going to go 30 seconds on the water pails this time because we're going to try to do this 2 more times total. So ready? 30 seconds. Water pails. Slow rotations. We warmed up all of those muscles a little bit more doing all those poses just now, so we might feel this even in the 30 seconds. Start to intensify. Good, and time. Immediately walk out. Set up your wrists under your shoulders, and then just go ahead and start to drop into your chaturanga. Remember, you can drop your hips and everything down. Just don't ever let that chest come down. Big deep breath. More big deep breath. Good. Push away from the hands. We're not in child's pose, so your head does not touch your mat. Tuck your chin into your chest. Deep breath. One more. transition into your up dog. So rock your hips forward and let them come down. Make adjustments on your hands if you need to, moving them in or out. Push through the belly, head back. Deep breath. One more. Are y'all okay to do this little sequence one more time? Okay, I put 2 to 3 times, so this is gonna be our third. Good, and walk back again, get high on your knees. I'm gonna go ahead and start our timer, 30 seconds, we're going. Oh, I'm feeling it on this set. Walk back out so you can prep yourself for your chaturanga. Alright, and slowly drop. Remember, it's okay to bring your legs into it. Just keep your chest up. Deep breath. One more. Modified down dog. Push back. Tuck that chin way into your chest. Hip stays up, meaning it doesn't touch the mat. One more big deep breath. And transition into up dog, and we'll be out of this sequence. Head back. Deep breath. Good job, and come down out of that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit our cool down. So if y'all wanna meet me on the mat, on your bottom, with legs in a slightly open straddle, so not as wide as you can go. I kind of use my yoga mat and just like line up my heels on it to start. Okay, as we're down here, we've got our hands behind us for support. We're lifting up, we're really tall. We're gonna go ahead and start rolling our neck. Good, other way. Good, we're gonna bring arms up. We're gonna slightly stretch to this right leg. Not too wide yet, so not too much of a stretch at the back of the knee. Deep breath. Up and over to the other side, all the way up, then all the way over. Deep breath. Good, then up and hit your center. Deep breath. Good, and up. Hands down, you're gonna open them up to your wide now, which is different for everybody, so you be the judge on it. Just open them up to as wide as you think that you can get them, where you can still stretch good, and we're gonna hit the same thing. And if you didn't feel like they moved at all, well, that's fine too. Keep on stretching. Arms up, and we'll hit this right side. Deep breath. Come all the way up, so you can go to your other side. Hit your center. Woo, that center stretch. Good. We're one in front of us, slightly bent, and you feel free to keep it kind of wider out in front of you or pull it in as tight as it can go. That's going to be up to you. And then with this right arm, we're going to stretch up and over. So it's not really about stretching into the leg, it's about stretching this. Good, and then you're going to twist towards your broken leg. Remember, don't try to force your back to pop. Good, release out of that. Take this leg back out and pull this other one in. And you don't have to pull that in at all. If you just want to bring your straddle in and just be in a more relaxed, straight state of that, that's fine too. Okay? Right, up and over. Whatever's comfortable, if you want them in a straddle, straight in front of you, or crisscrossed, just whatever feels good for you, okay? Just make sure that you can sit up tall in whatever you're in, and we're going to do our static stretches, starting with this left arm across. We're going to take our chin into our chest, grab it at the elbow as best you can, and take it back. Take it over to this other arm. Ooh, that shoulder popped. Same thing, chin into chest, grab it at the elbow, take it back. Good. Take hands behind you. See if you can lace fingers or hook a finger, thumb, pinky, whatever you can get, or you can even do wrist and wrist, okay? Just try to lock out behind you. Deep breath. And we'll call that our first Back at It yoga class.